You come to the right video. Why am I using acting in ministry? I'm going to give you a little background about my life as far as ministry standpoint and acting standpoint. So I graduated from Berkeley College, small little town in Haviland, Kansas, 500 people. Graduated with a bachelor's degree in Bible and youth ministry. Also went on to go to seminary to train under youth pastors as well too. I've watched countless videos of other pastors, reverends, youth pastors online, men and women in ministry. Acting background, well, I started my junior year in high school. They announced, hey, we need tryouts for the play Romeo and Juliet. I'm sure a lot of you are probably familiar with them. So I decided, okay, I'll go try out. I auditioned. I got the part of Lord Capulet and the Friar. That has a funny story because I had this one scene where I was the friar, but I had to turn into Lord Capulet, so it ended up becoming like a little comedy. So right in front of them, I take off my friar robe, I put it on Romeo and Juliet, and I'm Lord Capulet. All of a sudden, they don't even get to go backstage and change into a different character. So that senior year, I was in our town. I played Dr. Gibbs. I was in Tartuffe. I got casted as the main role, Tartuffe, a French comedy French play. And then I went on to community college. I did some, community theater. I did one play, Saving Grace, as a Russian evangelist. And then I was in Peter Pan. I was another Death of a Salesman, Leave the Pack. I did backstage work. So I did a lot of theater. The goal was to go in front of the camera. I didn't have YouTube back then. If I would have had YouTube, I probably would have jumped on YouTube and done some acting. But I didn't have it. But then Jesus started calling my heart into the ministry. My grandpa was a man of God. My grandma was a woman of God. And he passed away. I made him a promise before I moved to give God a chance and to on a good church. Never really found that church that fits in, but I found my calling. My passion is youth ministry, youth pastor, being a pastor. But my passion is also acting. That is why I'm using acting in ministry. It is just a simple change, simple accent. I'm part Mexican, I'm part German. I'll show you exactly who I become. So if you start seeing El Loco doing videos on this channel, you're going to understand. Because a lot of people do not connect with just me. But I want to connect with an audience. I want to connect with actors and actresses. I want to connect with my Mexican brothers and sisters. I can't speak a lot of Spanish. I don't have a Spanish accent, but that's the beauty of it. It's not about that when it comes to acting. It's about crafting a character, which I do have the Crazy Mexican Show channel. If you want to check that out, I'll leave the link below. You can check out the Mexican humor. But I'm going to transform just like I transformed from the Friar to Lord Capulet. And that's what it's about in acting. You play a character. You transform who you are. You're not that person right now that you are. You are, but you're not. And you become the character that you are. That's what acting's about, and what I've learned so much from different actors, different comedians. It's about turning them off and on and changing your accent. No. I'm going to shave my beard. I may keep my beard. You let me know. Keep my beard or just go with the mustache or goatee. Let me know. Hello, my name is El Loco. Yes, I'm part Mexican. I'm also part German. I'm part, whatever. I took an ancestry test. Told me I'm part American Indian. I'm part African. I'm part Jewish. I'm part Spaniard. I'm like, you take those three scoops together. Mexican, German, American Indian, you put sprinkles on top of different other nationalities. But I love Jesus Christ. Jason Beck loves Jesus Christ too. So here I am. You already know who I am. I'm Jason Beck, but I'm also El Loco too. So I bring you Mexican humor. I'm gonna tell you a joke. See what you think. Did you know Abuelas know everything? Well, that may not be a joke, but it's real. They know everything about you. They know my abuela knew I was going to flunk on my Spanish test and my English test and math test. She was right. I flunked all of them. They know the future. They know things about you. But you know what else? Don't ever make abuela mad at you. You know why? Because they have this radar detector with a chancla. You can be in the next room, and before you know it, you're sitting there, where? You got a chancla in your face, you're hurting and crying because she hits her so hard. You could be sitting there next week, and the chancla travels through time and smacks you right in the face. So don't ever make Mexican grandmas mad, or abuela, or any grandma mad. They know things. They got that chancla power. Alright, I'm gonna pass it on back to Jason Beck. Don't forget, smash the like. Don't forget to share, and don't forget to follow so we can say, what's up? When there's a new video, I'll catch you all later. Here's Jason Beck, back again. Voila, I'm Jason Beck again. That's what it's about. Acting is bringing smiles to someone's face. It's about tearing down the walls and the barriers, because a lot of people, when they hear a message about Jesus Christ, or when they hear about ministry or a revival event, they're going to be, if it's just plain old Jason Beck, revival preacher preaching, they may not show up. You'll find out, El Loco, crazy Mexican guy, sharing his testimony, you know, the flyers, they go to the Crazy Mexican Show channel, like, hey, this guy's pretty funny, I relate, I understand about abuelas, or the theory of madness, or secret life of tacos. It's about getting people together to hear the message of Jesus Christ using acting. That's what it's about.